看错。一克。我瞧瞧。在哪里啊？没错。装备蓝鹰，什么都过来了。
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your gran's all right and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay.建议的话，我先瞧一瞧。要先到，よいしょ。去鉴定，去后面准备东西。Q， 吞。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today?
好多钱。
A wise decision. Thank you.
一个100块。不能一次买多。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
阿密特。 直接把门撞开。
Revelio.
很开心吗？好高。
Hello there. Hello, old meat. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Oh, 这么多任务，不是任务。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Hello.
Revelio.
Yeah.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you
Revelio.
soon.
Yes, of course.
Revelio. The door is looking at us.
Dun, 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 dun.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
开心吗？
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Revelio. We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
你的头尾。
Where the plan's gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Revelio.
Watch your step round here.
Trifficus Totalis.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Revelio. I'll get us through here safely, Amit. Being watched by a door.
楼上有什么东西？上不去。
Revelio. Bombard. Confring. Revelio.
硬做了，然后呢？我这边可以拉。也没开啊。
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
我们在找不到什么东西。
Revelio. Totalis.
Someone there. Someone's here. Bombard them.
Tracy, Bodega.
Why can't I hit you?
Descendo. Tracy.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written
Revelio.
in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what?
Revelio.
We'll get to the bottom of what they've been building
讲
down
废
here.
话哎。
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Yes, Totalis. Revelio. Yes, Totalis.
Somebody there? Hello?
much.
Stay close. I've handled
Another schematic.
Revelio.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
这要怎么过？用推的吗？哦，
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio.
Lumos.
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 Revelio. Clever.
Revelio.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
My family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Petrificus totalis.
Who is it?
要不上去。
Petrificus totalis.
"跳上去。
Ranrock's regiment.
Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Accio. How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Accio. I'll be quiet. Revelio. Confringo. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
Revelio.
我们在找巨大螺眼。
Accio. Revelio. good at sneaking about. We'll see. I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
好喜欢我等级2的。
Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Revelio.
Yes, of course.
我怎么觉得怪怪的啊？这么强调。
Can we please talk about what just...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
But... 你要走路回去哦。你要摸那个回去。哇，11号公车，拜拜。
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her.
哇，晕船。
She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The
reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war.
一边是族人，另外一边是
I will find out what Ranrock knows.
他觉得正确的事
Watch for my
情
owl.。
诶，应该要有新的猫头鹰了吧？这是什么？哦，玩球喽！
To complete the next trial as soon as I can.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spint Witches as soon as you can.
Hello. Are you here for someone as court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands.
你要决定
Speaking
呢？
of which, care to lose, I mean, play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
我看你多屌！ 哦，我会吸过去耶，可是它会弹开。哦，
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
看你多屌了！
Precisely as planned. Nice technique.
差点就帮
Accio.
他加分了。
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
哇，我输了。
Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition?
我输了。
Hard luck. Care for another round?
好啊，
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
的比较难掌握。
Accio!
很 Q 哦。
Precisely as planned.
我还不顶你的肺。
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
现在是不是有顶到我？
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
就赢你啦，随随便便啊。
Well, you are good.
好，赢了就跑。
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
不告诉你。
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
一言不动。9、10。不想要解这个诶，钟声响起来。哪里？天文区。
Revelio.
这里。
The sheer nerve taking them down.
什么意思？这么凶的吗？
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Was it what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
仙人校长。
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
我好像知道。我好像知道他在说什么。 乐教室。中塔区。这里吗？好像不是。忘记音乐教室在哪里，但我大概知道我要去的目的在哪里。
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
独角兽，是独角兽。哦，猪加12，8、20、22。耶。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
假的嘞。
Lumos.
过来。
Revelio.
虫在哪里？哦，看到了。兄弟。
That's it.
还想骗呢
？Revelio.
这是魔药学教室。
timely resource indeed, your field guide.
在哪里
Revelio.
My favorite room in the school is the library. It always smells of fresh parts.
我想找到了。
Confringo.
回收。Hello， 兄弟。
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio.
因为教室到底在哪里？完全忘记了。就在附近吗？
Revelio.
也不是这里。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
这是天文学。这里去比较快。
I'd much prefer.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
跳墙。
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
好，不想要解这个谜。能。
Ah, the bells must be upstairs.
噔噔噔噔，这个
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go.
还有一个
Revelio.
对，好像在更上面一点。
Wingardium Leviosa. Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this. Even if... Revelio.
Okay.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Hello?
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well.
Okay.
You don't know how much this means, for me and for Hogwarts.
悄悄，校长致辞。去火米村啊！这样子，然后去火米村。门不开了。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
专心冲主线好了，明天我就开始玩那个 P21了。
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
瞧瞧，先跑主线好了。他在哪里啊？哦，密室。Go. 分。Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
这么麻烦。还没接到任务。
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
你这么大款呢？
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Okay. Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
现在先拿这个。为什么我的视窗花这么？他现在不给我那个，好吧，之后再记得来好了。冲啊，校长！校长冲刺！
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only. You'd asked me about a particular potion, and I did?
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
超奇怪.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
What could the headmaster want?
关你屁事！我是校长，我想干嘛就干嘛。
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor Black.
Oh,
how are you?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word?
Oui.
Professor Black, again. It is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What? Nonsense. That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Do better.
Yeah.
很开心呢。校长就是要跟我一样，对不对？
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
没你的事，来。
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor, a word, please.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Good day. 抱怨那边爆出一段，我觉得没看
A
到。
wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Thank you.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Confringo.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Awesome.
Revelio. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio.
交叉梁柱。还是在往上。
Lumos. Revelio. Toujours pure. Lumos. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Oh, 分类帽。No.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
别喝茶了，哭啊！收据，又买一堆自己的东西。
Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
披风，隐形斗篷。好帅！
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
经过小镇不被看见。
I should have run when I could.
I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
阶梯，然后阶梯，这里啊。
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
紧张。
Nothing this way, no danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the one closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
应该没事了吧？这么光明正大，神秘斗篷。
I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Revelio.
打到眼前的敌人就对了。
Depulso. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Descender. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Depulso. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Depulso. Stupefy. 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 Depulso. Descender. Descender. Stupefy. Depulso. Stupefy. Depulso. Defender. Bombarder! Descendo! Depulso! Protego! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarder! Stupid! Depulso! Bombarder! Descendo! Protego! Depulso! Bombarder! Stupid! Descendo! Stupid! Bombarder! Depulso! Bombarder! Bombarder! Protego! Depulso! Stupid one! Bombarder! Depulso! Stupid one! Bombarder! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarder! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Protego! Stupid! Bombarder! Stupid! Bombarder! Protego! Stupid one! Bombarder! Depulso! Descendo! Stupid! Bombarder! Depulso! Descendo! Stupid! Bombarder! Stupid! Bombarder! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarder! Stupid! Bombarder! Depulso! Bombarder! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarder! Depulso! Protego! Bombarder! Depulso! Descendo! Bombarder! Stupid! Bombarder! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Protego! Stupid one! Bombarder! Depulso! Depulso! Descendo! Bombarder! Depulso! Bombarder! Depulso! Bombarder! Depulso! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarder! Depulso! Depulso! Protego! Stupid one! Bombarder!
Bombarder. Depulso. Descender. Defender. Protego. Bombarder. Depulso. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Depulso. Bombarder. Descender. Protego. Depulso. Bombarder. Depulso. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Descender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Protego. Stupid. Bombarder. Depulso.
水都喝干了。它不能再干。应该还有一关。
A simple stone. This must be for me.
魔法师，魔法师是三角形的，我忘了。三个生物。
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Let us always honor her. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Okay. 瞧瞧。又要把头埋到人家的把 U 里面了。不过这个章节真的是做得不错，很帅。
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
他是想做什么情感剥夺
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
"他剥夺了他什么情感？情感剥夺。这让我想到那个睡，我看那个睡魔那个影集。
Revelio。
哎，也可以奖励哦，好小气啊！第4个守卫 ，Hello。
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
直冲主线好了。 去拿那个植物跟药剂。哦呦哦呦，这个我想要搞一下。这抽错了吧？完了。一个哎，这个13，太吵了。人物，浴火重生的凤凰。哦。这个我有点好奇，应该就在观音室里面。会不会我去抓凤凰？这么帅的吗
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
这算不算一种强迫？强迫在野外的生物，然后放到自己的手上之类的。凤凰山洞穴，远了，我觉得值得一去。凤凰很吸引人一定要去一下的吧。
What are you up to now?
先去这里。我怎么过去？是从这边进去吗？绕过去， 原来是不能这样子过。哇！我要怎么过去？大包包。
Revelio.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Revelio. Totalis. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis.
You're there.
Revelio.
Ah.
Ooh. 要躲过来。Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. 到底要躲过来。Petrificus Totalis. This could prove Revelio.
You can't imagine how it
Revelio.
humans will finally rule over wizards.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Handy resource
Revelio.
indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio.
这里吗？那不是。
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
黄山洞穴。尼基斯啊。
A blockade. Hogwarts poachers are already here. Revelio.
比较像蜘蛛呢。
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Could the Phoenix be in there? Confringo. Revelio. my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Revelio.
底下吗？看起来不像。对，这边是出口了。什么意思？
Revelio.
よいしょ。哦，上，继续往上吧。
Revelio.
Just imagine a whole blooming bird.
Oh, should have stayed at the castle.
Hocus Totalis. Surprise. Revelio.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Hocus Totalis. Revelio.
People out. Pay attention.
More poachers. How many are there?
Hocus Totalis. Revelio.
The Phoenix.
Hello.
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Revelio.
Perfect. Target practice. Best thing in the world.
He's weak. Yes, he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? Spends more time over here either.
你怎么知道掉头？
You better be a beast. Beasts were made to be skinned and eaten. Know you're there.
这么就快，鸡走开。
Revelio. There it is again.
Okay.
Revelio.
Oh. 我怎么没有看到他说的 again？
Confringo, defender. Bombarda, Levioso, Glacius, Accio. Levioso, Accio. Glacius, Levioso. Bombarda, Levioso, Accio. Glacius, Confringo. Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Rebellion.
It isn't the little hypocrite. You're not.
Levioso! You think this is a greenhouse?
Levioso!
Incendio!
Levioso!
What have you done?
Levioso!
That was for Highwing. Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio.
Hello.
Hello. I'm here to help. And take you somewhere safe. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Oh.
This looks intriguing.
人都到这里了。
Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
What's that? One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Okay.
It was nothing.
Revelio.
Who are you?
I could be used for better things than this so-called. What was that?
Revelio.
稍等一下。
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
I do care about Anne, but I'm tired of explaining myself. Perhaps we should part ways.
That's not what I meant. We're just not getting answers. I need answers. For Anne.
I know. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
你直接飞上去吗？不行。
Quieter than a jobberknoll.
Revelio.
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Pyrrhus totalis.
Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Thestrals overhead? Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
不可以吗？起来。
Revelio.
I 我知道，赶快跟上来，不要吵。
Confringo.
Kill any who trespass.
Revelio.
Let's go.
Wait. We should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
搞哦，就隐形。
Silent as a grave.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Hello?
Pyrrhus totalis.
Hang on out. I won't rest. You can't slow the ocean.
Revelio.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
超级结果论，越
Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
兄弟，从赵哥越来越过分了。
Revelio. Confringo.
Ranrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin? Ridiculous notions of ownership. Revelio. Revelio. All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Not quietly now.
Quiet now.
I agree.
Revelio.
Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
Petrificus totalis.
Where are the two of you headed? No,
Revelio.
don't tell me. I shall see you there.
Petrificus totalis. This Revelio. Sebastian, wait. Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious? Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said... Oh, your goblin friend? Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers. I thought we wanted the same thing. We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together. Fine. Fine. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you. Good.
Thank you.
Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych. Agreed. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
立马兄弟，兄弟你很棒。
So far, so good. Revelio. Spiders. How fitting.
Shit.
Confringo. Defender. Levioso. Bombarda. Revelio. Accio. Glacis. Levioso. Revelio. Bombarda. Accio. Glacis. Levioso. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Glacius! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Defendo! Levioso! Confringo! Bombarda! Glacius! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Bombarda! Accio! Glacius! Levioso! Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda! Levioso! Glacius! Confringo! Defendo! Levioso! Bombarda! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Revelio! Accio!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio!
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
Revelio!
Tastes better than a goblin dinner.
Levioso! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Defendo! Levioso! Stupid one! Glacius! Bombarda! Potato! Stupid one! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Bombarda! Sendo! Revelio!
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
哦，这好像比较强。
Incendio! Revelio!
我把手放这里，我把这样放这里。
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
Confringo!
It's been here for ages.
Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Incendio. Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Incendio. Revelio.
这种顺序。
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio.
Hello. 7人机。
Incendio. Defendo. Incendio. Defendo. Incendio. Defendo. Protego. Stupefy.
Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio. Revelio. A journal entry. Isadora was here. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view! Well worth it. Another barrier. We can blast through. So. Good news? This journal entry sounds worrisome. This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself. Revelio. This place can't have belonged to only Isadora. But the triptych... Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language. Revelio. Could this be another area Isadora created? Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. I wish you could see one of her memories. The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it! Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge. I wish you could see one of her memories. So do I. Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Okay.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on. This is it. Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Okay. Easy.
Huh. Another pensive. This is what we've been chasing. I wonder. What is it? Let's find out.
一緒に行く? I
cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts.
Nice to meet you.
Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Revelio.
不太对劲。嗯哼。先去找安好了。
Wonder who lives here.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl.
Okay.
See you soon.
风险偏高了。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Revenue.
你就抓你的屁股逼。
Oi, pass that pie whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Wonder if Ranrock and his crew are in there.
应该是有吧。
No sign of Lodgok out here. Must be inside already. Revelio. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me. Petrificus Totalis. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Let me a hand with this part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Incendio.
Okay.
Revelio. I
wonder where these pipes go.
这里吧。
Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
Go and patrol. I got nothing better to do.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Slowed down, light. But who wants to be swift? Ready to fight. Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me. Who's there? Wait, one less shoot. How nice of you to stop by. Let me go. Why don't you come up here and fight? You are postponing the inevitable. You be better, nice try. So much too easy. Vegetables and coke. I've been fighting since before.
Revelio.
Well done.
Confringo. These devices want steam power. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now. Hello? Someone there?
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Me. That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragpor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child.
只是想要搞他。
And my little brother knew where it was all along.
哎，你是兄弟哦。
But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Abracadabra!
索命咒。
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
突然可以理解了，根本是他兄弟呀。
Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens!
他们的凤凰之家。可以复活。
What a beauty! You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Okay. 最终用雷面。没有那个水。 更棒的。休息，今天先暂时这样子。明天 POE 存档，明天有那个小活动可以玩。好了，我今天要先休息了，有点晚了。好了，谢谢大家的收看，大晚上的波波休息录。应该主线应该可以结束了，差不多可以结束这个游戏了，拜拜。